Okay, let's get right into it. We're not just talking about a band today. No, we're talking about a full-on cultural phenomenon, a group that completely reshaped the global music industry, going from total underdogs to absolute titans. This is the story of BTS. So here's the big question, right? How did they do it? How did a group singing mostly in Korean from a company that was nowhere near the top break through every single barrier to become the biggest band on the planet? That's exactly what we're going to unpack.
Because here's the key, and you've got to understand this. Their journey isn't just some lucky one-off story. It's a formula. It's a new blueprint for success. And it's built on things like authenticity, resilience, and a real, genuine connection. Let's break down how it works.
To really get their blueprint for success, we have to start with their mission. And that mission? It's baked right into their name, which is way, way more than just a label. So their full name, Bangtan Sonyeondan, translates to Bulletproof Boy Scouts. And from day one, that wasn't just a name. It was their mission statement: to act as a shield, to protect young people from all the criticism and the crazy expectations the world throws at them. I mean, what a powerful statement of purpose right from the get-go.
And look, this mission is brought to life by 7 totally unique individuals. You've got RM's brilliant leadership, Jin's warmth and humor, Sugar's raw, unfiltered honesty, and J-Hope's just infectious, positive energy. Then you have Jimin's emotional performance style, V's unique artistic vision, and Jungkook's insane versatility. Each one of them brings something essential to the table, and it's that chemistry that creates the magic. But let's be real, their journey was anything but easy. In fact, you could say their entire story really begins with their struggles, which, kind of surprisingly, became the foundation of who they are. I mean, this chart says it all, doesn't it? BTS did not come from one of K-pop's big 3 powerhouse agencies. Their company, Big Hit Entertainment, was a small, scrappy player with hardly any resources. They were basically David in a world of Goliaths, and they were dismissed and doubted from the very start. But did they let that stop them? No way. They used it. It became fuel for their fire. Their early music wasn't about glitz and glamour. It was raw. It tapped into the real frustrations of young people, questioning society's pressure to just follow one narrow path to success. So you see, their hardships weren't a weakness. They actually became their greatest strength.
So how did they do it? How did they turn that struggle into such a massive strength? Well, it all comes down to what we're calling the BTS blueprint. This is the formula they created piece by piece to build that powerful global connection. Okay, pillar number 1, music that actually means something. While so much of pop music kind of avoids the tough stuff, BTS runs straight toward it. They write songs about mental health, about self-doubt, anxiety. You know, the very things that so many of us struggle with, often in silence. That kind of vulnerability created an instant, really deep connection with listeners. And that right there is the heart of it. Their songs aren't just background noise, they're messages. They offer comfort, understanding, and empowerment. From the Love Yourself album series to the deep psychology and map of the soul, every single release is built on really intentional, purposeful storytelling. All right, pillar number 2, their incredible musical versatility. These guys just refuse to be boxed into one genre. Their sound is this amazing blend of their hip-hop roots mixed with pop, R&B, EDM, even rock. And they are masters at weaving in traditional Korean elements, which just keeps their sound fresh, exciting, and constantly evolving. And now for the 3rd pillar. And you absolutely cannot talk about BTS's success without this one. ARMY. This is not your typical fan base. By using social media and doing live streams, BTS built this direct, unfiltered relationship with their fans. It became a two-way street, a relationship of mutual support. BTS inspires ARMY, and ARMY's incredible dedication and organization fuels BTS. It's a true global community. So, what happens when you combine this truly authentic music, this incredible innovation, and an unparalleled global community? Well, you don't just get a successful band, you get a whole new global standard. The result of this blueprint? Well, they went and did what everyone thought was impossible. They hit #1 on global music charts, again and again, with songs performed almost entirely in Korean. They shattered records that people thought were completely unbreakable for any non-Western artist.
And what this proves is something so powerful. It shows that when your message is universal, when it's authentic, language just isn't a barrier anymore. The emotion, the story, that's what connects people. And BTS proved that on a massive global scale. And listen, their impact doesn't stop with the music charts, not even close. They become these global ambassadors for Korean culture. They've influenced fashion trends worldwide, and maybe most importantly, they have kicked open doors for so many other artists from all over the world. They've used their huge platform for social advocacy, speaking at the UN and championing things like mental health awareness. So, you strip away all the records, all the awards, all the global fame, what are you left with? What is the single message at the very core of it all? Turns out, it's something incredibly simple, but also profoundly powerful. This right here, this is the message that's woven through all of their music, all of their actions. Love yourself, accept your journey, and don't be afraid to dream. It's a message of self-acceptance and hope that has reached millions and millions of people all around the world. And that's it, right? That's why this isn't just about music you play in the background. Their journey, their struggles, their message, it all creates this deep emotional connection. For so many, they provide comfort, motivation, a sense of belonging. It really is an experience. It's something you feel. You know, BTS has shown the entire world what happens when success is built not just on trends or hype, but on real honesty and a genuine connection with people. Their story totally redefines what a legacy can be, and it leaves us with one final thought. What does a legacy built on true authenticity really look like?